See the next problem, that is third problem. So third word problem on multiplication. So read the problem. There are 28 rows of trees in a garden. There are 7 trees in each row. How many trees are there in the garden? So children, read the problem once again and understand the problem, and then you can easily solve the word problems. So read the problem once again. So how many rows of trees are there? There are 28 rows of trees in a garden. So there are total 28 rows of trees in a garden. And how many trees are there for each row? So there are 7 trees in each row. So row means, so what is a row? So row means the trees lies which one beside the other is called a row. So children, so if you take, so this is a row and this is one tree and another tree just beside each other and also another tree is there. So in the same way, if the trees lies beside the other, then it is called a row. And for each row, how many trees are there? So there are 7 trees in each row. So just like this. So children, so in this way, so if the trees are lies one beside the other, then it is called a row. So in a garden, there are how many rows are there? So there are such rows, 28 rows are there. And each row, there are 7 trees in each row. Now we have to find how many trees are there in the garden. That means how many total number of trees are there in the garden. How can we get the answer? So we can get the total number of trees by counting the number 7. That means by adding the number 7 28 times. Why? Because there are 28 rows and each row has 7 trees. That's why we have to add the number 7 28 times. That is 28 times 7. So this repeated addition is called multiplication. So we have to multiply the number 28 with 7 to get the total number of trees in the garden. So children, so first write the steps for this word problem. So how can we write the steps? So first we have to write the number of rows in the garden. How many rows of trees in the garden? So how many rows are there? There are 28 rows of trees. So the number of rows of trees is equal to. So children, how many number of rows of trees are there? There are 28 rows of trees. So write 28 here. So number of rows of trees is equal to 20. And how many trees are there in each row? So there are 7 trees in each row. That means the number of trees in each row. So write the second step as the number of trees in each row. Number of trees in each row is equal to 7. So just like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and such rows are there. So up to 28 rows are there. So now what you have to find? You have to find the total number of trees in the garden. It is the total number of trees. The total number of trees in the garden is equal to, children, how? So how can you get the total number of trees? So we can get the total number of trees by just multiplying the number 28 with 7. So multiply the number 28 with 7. So that is number of trees in the garden is equal to 28 into 7. So how we have to multiply these two numbers? So already we have learned how to multiply these 2-digit number with 1-digit number in the previous word problems. So first write these two numbers one below the other. So first write the number 28. So this is the number 28. And next write the number 7 below it. So write the number 7 below 28 and keep the symbol into, and the symbol represents multiplication. And now do the multiplication. And also write the places above each digit. So in 28, 8 is present in ones place and 2 is present in tens place. So now start multiplication from the ones place. That is, multiply the digit present in the ones place with 7. So which digit is present in ones place? So here 8 is present in ones place. So multiply 8 with 7. That is 7 into 8. So children, 7th table, you should get thoroughly the 7th table. Then only you can do this multiplication easily. So 7 8 jar, children, how much? 7 8 jar, 56. So 7 8 jar, 56. So children, here, so 56 is a 2-digit number. So if the product is a 2-digit number, then we have to take a carrying. So how we have to take carrying? So here, in 56, the first digit is 5 and the second digit is 6. So write the second digit under ones place. So what is the second digit here? 6 is the second digit and write 6 under ones place. And carry the first digit to the next place. What is the first digit here? So 5 is the first digit and carry 5 to the next place, that is tens place. So now continue the multiplication with the tens place. So what is present in tens place? 2 is present in tens place. So multiply 2 with 7. That is 7 into 2. Children, 7 2 jar how much? 7 2 jar 14. So 7 2 jar 14. And again there is a carried number in the tens place. So what is the carried number here? 5. So add this carried number 5 to the 14. So add this carried number 5 to the 14. So children, add 5 to 14. How much you will get? If you add 5 to 14, you will get 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So these are the 5 fingers. So after counting from 14, you will get 19. So answer is 19 and it is a 2-digit number, but there is no need to carry because there are no more places. That is, there are no more digit after tens place. So write the whole number 19 under tens place. The answer is 196. So the answer is 196. That means there are total 196 trees in the garden. So in this way we can practice the word problems. So note down this problem in your notebook. Children, see the next word problem. That is the 4th one. So read the word problem. It is 6 buttons are stitched on each shirt. So 6 buttons are stitched on each shirt. And how many buttons are needed for 129 shirts? So children, read the problem once again. So read it again. 6 buttons are stitched on each shirt. So for each shirt, how many buttons are stitched? So 6 buttons are stitched for each shirt. And how many buttons are needed for 129 shirts? So children, there are 129 shirts. And if we stitch 6 buttons for each shirt, how many buttons are needed for 129 shirts? So how can we get the total number of buttons required for the 129 shirts? So for each shirt it has 6 buttons. That means we have to add the number 6 129 times. Then we can get the total number of buttons. So that repeated addition. So if you add the number 6 129 times, that repeated addition is called multiplication. So that is 129 times 6 gives the total number of buttons required for 129 shirts. So here also we have to do multiplication. That is, multiply the number of shirts with the number of buttons for each shirt. That is, multiply the number 129, that is 129 with 6. So let us write the steps for the word problem. So what is the first step? That is, how many buttons are there for each shirt? For each shirt there are 6 buttons. So number of buttons on each shirt. So number of buttons on each shirt. So how many buttons are there? So children, so 6 buttons are there for each shirt. So write 6. And how many shirts are there? So there are 129 shirts. So the number of buttons required for 129 shirts is equal to, so write the second step as number of buttons for 129 shirts. Number of buttons needed for 129 sheds is equal to, so children, how can we get the total number of buttons required for 129 sheds? By doing multiplication. So how we have to multiply? We have to multiply the number 129, so 129 with the number of buttons for each shed, that is into 6. So 129 into 6. So do this multiplication in the rough work of your notebook. So first write the number 129 and next write the number 6 below it. So here the number 129 is a 3-digit number and 6 is a 1-digit number. So already we have practiced a lot of problems on the multiplication of 3-digit number with 1-digit number. So in the same way, here also we have to do such multiplication. So write 129 first. So 129 and write 6 below 129 and keep the symbol into which represents multiplication. And also write the places above each digit. So in 129, 9 is present in ones place, 2 is present in tens place, and 1 is present in hundreds place. So now start multiplication from ones place. So multiply the digit present in ones place with 6. So which digit is present in ones place? So 9 is present in ones place. So multiply 9 with 6. That is 6 into 9. So children, so here you should get thoroughly the table of 6. Then only you can do this multiplication very well. So first you should get the 6th table. In 6th table, 6 9s are how much? So children, how much? 6 9s are 54. Here 54 is a 2-digit number. So if the product is a 2-digit number, then we have to take carry. So how we have to take carry? So write the second digit under ones place and carry the first digit to the next place. What is the second digit here? So 4 is the second digit and write 4 under ones place. And carry the first digit to the next place. What is the next place? Tens place. So write 5 under tens place. So now continue multiplication with the tens place. That is multiply the digit present in tens place with 6. Which digit is present in tens place? 2 is present in tens place. So multiply 2 with 6. That is 6 into 2. So children, how much 6 2s are? 6 2s are 12. So here 12 is a 2-digit number and there is a carried number 5 in the tens place. And add that carried number 5 to the product. So add this carried number 5 to the product. So add 5 to the 12. So how much you will get if you add 5 to 12? So open 5 fingers of your hand and start counting from 13. 12 after 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So if you add 5 to the 12, you will get 17. Here 17 is also a 2-digit number. So again now we have to take carry. So how we have to take carry? So write the second digit under tens place and carry the first digit to the next place. So what is the second digit here? So 7 is the second digit. Write 7 under tens place and carry the first digit to the next place. What is the next place here? Hundreds place. So carry that one under hundreds place. So now again continue the multiplication. So multiply the digit present in hundreds place with 6. So what is present in hundreds place? 1 is present in hundreds place. So multiply 1 with 6. That is 6 into 1. So children, how much 6 1s are? 6 1s are 6. So 6 1s are 6. And again there is a carried number 1 in hundreds place. And add this carried number 1 to the product. That is 6 plus 1. Add that carried number to the product. That is, if you add 1 to 6, you will get 7. So write 7 under hundreds place. So the answer is 674. So the answer is 674. That means how many buttons are required? So total 674 buttons are required for stitching 129 shirts. The children, so note down this problem in your notebook. Next word problem, that is the fifth problem.